Success isn't random. It follows a code. Welcome to the Conant Code, where we break down the strategies, challenge the myths, and uncover the truth in 5 minutes or less. Now, let's crack the code.
Let me ask you something. What do fine dining and flat tires have in common? No, this isn't a setup for a bad dad joke. This is marketing sorcery so good it convinced the world's snobbiest food critics to bow down to a tire company. So let's buckle up and dive in. The year 1900. France is cobblestoned, dusty, and most people, they still ride horses. Cars? Barely 3,000 of them in the whole country, which is a problem if you make tires. Enter André and Edouard Michelin, two French brothers who manufactured rubber, but needed demand, big demand. So they pulled a move straight from the future. While they waited for demand, they built a reason to need it. They published a guide, a thick red book filled with useful early driver information, things like maps, mechanics, fuel stops, hotels, and restaurants. They gave it away for free, not because they were generous, because they were geniuses. See, if people drove more, they would burn more tires. Simple, slick, and strategic. For the first 20 years, the Michelin Guide quietly did its job. It nudged people behind the wheel. But in 1926, they dropped a little surprise. A star. No, not a Hollywood star. A restaurant star. 1 star meant worth the stop. 2 star, worth a detour. 3, worth a special trip. This translated to go out of your way and wear out those tires. By 1936, the full 3-star rating system was in play, and chefs were starting to pay attention. Not because it came from a culinary institute or some fancy food board, but because customers listened. Crowds followed the stars like they were gospel. And just like that, the Michelin wasn't just selling tires, they were defining excellence. Today, the Michelin star has become the most coveted award in food, more feared than Yelp, more powerful than Gordon Ramsay's temper. Chefs obsess. Careers rise and fall. Restaurants shudder after losing a single star. One chef famously said, losing a Michelin star was like having my soul ripped from my chest. Another took it even further. Tragically, you could Google that part. It's dark. And yet, the tire company said nothing. Michelin didn't exploit it. They kept it low key. No glitz. No reality show. Just anonymous inspectors with taste buds like sniper rifles. All of it quiet, reinforcing one idea. This matters. And the world believed it. But here's what no one talks about. The Michelin Guide was never about food. It was never about stars. It was about movement. And the more people that moved, the more tires they needed. So Michelin didn't build a food empire. They built a roadmap of desire. They engineered the world's most effective side door marketing campaign and made it stick for over a century. Think about that. The most prestigious culinary rating in the world was a B2B magnet in disguise. So if you think your product's boring, think again. You don't need flash. You don't need hype. You need a reason for people to move. Michelin didn't shout. They guided. They didn't push tires. They pulled people through curiosity, through adventure, through taste. You want to be legendary? Don't build a spotlight. Build a path. And if you do it right, they'll follow the stars. And that, my friends, is the Conant Code.
That's it for this episode of the Conant Code. If you got something out of it, share it with a friend, follow the show, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. More insights, more strategies, and more code breaking coming soon. Until next time, keep thinking, keep building, and keep pushing forward.